Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for joining me today. This is the card we're making. It's a 4-card front shaker card. Isn't it fun? I love it. So let me show you how I made it. I've got a piece here. We used the Meandering Meadows Designer Series paper for the background. This time I'm using a different pack. It's called Thoughtful Journeys. I'm using this one. Now I have a piece of acetate, and this is actually a piece of acetate that our embossing folders came in, and I'm recycling it to make our card. So we are going to need some tear tape, and for now I'm going to put it on 2 sides, just like this. Okay, and where's my bone folder gone? We need to give it a little burnish to make sure it's stuck down nicely. And then all we're going to do is remove one backing. Of course it tears because it's on camera, it doesn't want to be. And I'm just going to fold over my piece of acetate to make my first part of my shaker and give that a fold, you see. Now I know I can see here on this side I've got too much, but I cut just a big piece. So I'm just going to cut off any excess here that I don't think I'm going to need. Just seeing, and this the reason I've used this and not window sheet, you can use our clear envelopes, is this is much thinner than window sheet, and therefore it's a little bit more malleable, which is perfect for this type of shaker card, as you want to be able to fold and manipulate your acetate. Okay, so there we've got the front covered, as you can see. Now we can choose, that's going to be our top, so this is going to be our bottom. So now we can put some acetate along the bottom, some, what you call this, tear tape, right across the acetate as well. And we're going to fold the bottom in. Now to take some bulk, we're going to take some bulk at the corner, so we're going to cut from the corner like this, as you can see, at an angle. Okay, so you have 2 sort of triangles there. Okay, and I can see here a little bit sticking out, so I'm going to just get rid of that. And then I'm going to take the backing off our tear tape and fold this down. I can still see I've got a little bit more than I need, so I'll just trim off that excess like that. Okay, so there we have our shaker pocket. So it's time to fill our shaker pocket. Now I'm using sequins from my sequin stash, so they're not, I don't know where I got them, I haven't got a clue, so please don't ask me. I've got too many sequins and I need to use them up, so this is how I'm storing my sequins now. I changed my sequin storage a few months ago, and I've got this, so they're all stored by colour, so this looks like a nice colour to match. So let's put some of these in. Of course they have to go everywhere, because they're sequins, aren't they? Never go where you want them to go. It's the most annoying thing about sequins, I think. I should have brought a little tray up to put them in, but I didn't think of it at the time, so we use what we have with us. So we've got those, maybe a few more. That looks nice. Let's see what else we've got in here. We've got some of these, I don't know where I got these, but they're sort of mixture. They've got some bigger pieces in here and flowers. Those look okay. So let's put some of this in. Yeah, I think we're getting towards enough. I wanted to add just because of that yellow, some sort of other colour, maybe a little copper. So let's add some copper. And that will be enough. Okay, well, I don't seem to have made a dent in it at all, but I'm trying. I don't know about you, but it's one of my goals of every year is to try and use what I have. But sometimes we succeed, sometimes we don't. We just keep on trying. So there we've got some sequin stuff. So now we can put some more tear and tape at the back here, same as we did at the bottom. And I'm just going to take off the excess, fold that over, trim off any extra bits, get rid of all of that, and then we can see we have our shaker. Is that fun? Okay, so now we're going to stick this down to our card base, which is thick basic white. We're going to have a little border all the way around because I think it's going to look better. So I'm going to stick this down actually with some tear and tape because I've got acetate on the back and I want it to really stick well. So I'm going to go around and just put a little bit of tear and tape all around the edge, and then one piece across the center, and that should be enough to hold it down. Give it all a burnish, burnishing or just pushing down on the tape like this helps it to stick, because all tear and all double-sided tape, foam tape, is all pressure sensitive, like most glue even is. So if once you've given it a good push down, rub down, burnish, it will stick better. Okay, so let's put this down roughly about there. And I'm going to go from the inside this time and just gently give it a burnish. There we go. And there we have our shaker card. Isn't that fun? Okay, so now we want to work on our sentiment. And I've cut our sentiment out of some new colour cardstock called Petunia Pop. And it uses this die here called Wanted to Say dies. And I've cut the background out 3 times so we give it a little bit of dimension without needing to use foam tape. So I'm going to stick down one to the other. Okay, I'm just going to stick one on top of each other. Because it's wet glue, you have a little bit of wriggle room to get it nicely lined up. And we're going to stick that one down on top like that. Give it nicely lined up. And that gives it a lot of dimension. Now we've got our main sentiment cut out of basic white, and I'm just going to use a tweezers to hold this, help me get it in place. You need very little glue. I'm actually going to just put some down here, and I'm just going to run it through like that, and then that'll be plenty on the back, and then I can just lay that in place like that. Okay, and we're going to do the same for the birthday. Run that through that glue. And there we go. And I'm just going to get a kitchen towel, clean that up, save that for later. So now we're ready to stick this down to our shaker. I think around there will be fine. So again, I'm not going to use glue. I'm going to use just a little bits of tear and tape. I think it's going to stick better to the slick surface of the acetate than the glue will. I think the glue will stick eventually, but it's going to take a long time to set because of it's so slick. My fingers are covered in glue, which doesn't make this very easy. There we go. So if we put it say around there, that will be fine. And then I have with me some of these ephemera pieces, but I also have my bow punch. And I'm just going to punch one of these out. And you're just going to see if we need to decorate anything. Okay, I don't need such a big piece of a leaf. Let's have a look through. Now I'm keeping the ephemera packs in these stamp cases. And let's have a look here what we've got. I think we could use this one again, which is this leafy bit here. Let's see. I'll get rid of that. Yeah. So again, I'm going to need some tear and tape on this. My tear and tape has got to the end of the reel. That's not very useful, and I don't have any more, so I'm going to use some seal. It'll be okay for now. Okay, so let's see, let's put this like that. I think that'll be fine for our ephemera packs. And then let's just see if we want any more decoration. No, it looks awful. Don't think I'm going to use the bow punch this time, but I'm going to go back to my ephemera pack quickly and look for something to put on the leaf, I think, actually. Let's see. I just want a smallish flower. There is one. Yeah, here's one. Okay. What did I do with it? I just had it. Oh, there it is. I'm going to use some glue this time because it's just going to stick to the leaf. not the plastic. And these kind of shaker cards are a great way to recycle your plastics. Okay, so there's our shaker card. There's our one from before. Isn't that fun? That's how you make a full card shaker. I hope you enjoyed the project. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you're wanting more information about the project, the supply list, the measurements, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.